inventory in the channel. Dent, Jerome, it's crashing, and it's actually hit our underneath target now, or one of them. And now the next one is the shit house. We hit the one just above the shit house. And now let's see if we can't work our way to the shit house. Everything's bearish. The coins are crashing. Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing has been telling you we have a November flush. And you can see now we are down from the beginning of November. We are down 22%. So Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing it has some merit to it's November to remember and November crash. And we've been calling as soon as we break this rising wedge that the first target was 50,069, and now we're almost there. And we've just been moving the price action into the future to the current day along the 200-day moving average. And this has been a target for quite some time. Again, in the face of a rising price, we've been calling for the $50,000 target since the price was up there and looping around up there, right? And we told you why when it was making a rounding bottom, it would come back up and get rejected and then start to come down. And that underneath target now, that at the time, everybody was making fun of me on here because it was in the face of a huge rally and was going to be a $20,000 correction in Bitcoin, and no one thought that was possible. But Bitcoin, that's exactly where you're coming in an up and down fashion. Your next target is the $50,000 on the 200-day moving average like we've been predicting, right? And then your next target below that is way down there and that would be a 52% flush from the top. And Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing has been saying the Bitcoin would have at least a 50% crash from high to low in November to remember, and it would drag down the rest of the coins. And you can see the Dogecoins being dragged down. We've broken through that critical ring right there, and our next target, oh, absolutely, in this ring system that have been playing beautifully. Look at that. Every time you've broken a ring, you flush to the next ring. And we've been telling you, if you break this 21 cents, your bearish target is all the way down there at the 12 cents because these rings get separated by big areas now as we work our way out of the center of the ring. And that is your underneath target now as you've come out of that ring, as we zoom into the hour time frame with phenomenal volume and a flush, confirming the breakdown out of that ring. Then you've come back up and back tested major upper support, upper resistance, and that symmetrical triangle, and you look to be getting rejected. And the next leg is going to bring you very close to that underneath target and that underneath ring. And everything seems to be playing out beautifully. XRP, remember what we were telling you? Another coin that we've never backed off from, and I feel was one of the best TAs along with XLM that I've ever given on here. Back here in the face of that rally, we told you at 113 and rising, quote, bang, it would get slingshot up to 125 and get rejected by that green ring. And then we were going to have, which is still down here, we've just moved it into the future, a 46.69% crash after support on green ring, or after it hits major upper resistance and rejected by the green ring right there at the 25 cents, right? We would have a 46.69% flush, and that target was 72 cents. And then we diagnosed, after we got rejected, this descending triangle that was happening right there, and put that technical target right there, which it met beautifully, and then diagnosed and understood that it would come back and back test. But then when it broke out and gave this huge fake out, we laid out where you would get rejected by and did not pull away our overall thesis that we were going to get rejected up there and then come back down to the 92 cents and retest that and eventually come down to that 72-cent target. And I feel we're going there, and it's going to be a phenomenal call. And we were 69 steps ahead of the pack. Were we 100% right? No. Were we closer to being right than wrong? Absolutely, as we're being proven more and more so now, as it has not made a new high, and it is coming dangerously close to that 72-cent target. And we got you out ahead of the competition as they were telling you the price was going to keep going up, and Vincenzo kept telling you the price was going to go down and did not change his overall philosophy because the market did not dictate that the pattern was broken. It just got delayed, not denied, and we had to have a little bit of an audible as we got a fake out on a back test of old major underneath support when we were retesting as that upper resistance, and it flushed through. And now you can see the coin's one flush away from getting down to that 72-cent target, and a phenomenal call by Vincenzo, which was a 46.69% flush from the 125 mark that nobody else seen. Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing nailed this call. And if you want in-depth technical trading charts and analysis like our other phenomenal subscribers are starting to do, you let me know the coin. I do daily technical TA, just like this chart has been building for months. We just move into the future as the chart progresses, and we diagnose new patterns as it moves, and we leave the old stuff on. That way we can see how we got to where we were going. And you could have been out ahead of this coin and knew where the dump points were happening. And again, we're at a critical support, a huge volume increase down there, a back test and rejection, right? I think your next target now is down here along that falling channel that we were in up here. See that? I think that's the next part. You got to retest that. And this is a phenomenal call by Vincenzo. And I think ultimately you're going down there to that 72-cent target, right? Probably right along the green ring right there. That's why I have it marked there now as the price action into the futures went along. That would make an obvious 72-cent hit. But this is a phenomenal call by Vincenzo. So if you're in this and you're getting hammered right now, you should have been paying attention. And I would look for something to trade like this in the next couple of days in Bitcoin within that support and resistance. But I think there's your next underneath target, right? And that'll wrap up the market right now. I'll get back into this and do the rest of these coins here in a few. Peace and love. Peace and love.